Leave me alone at this point. I'm minding my business. I don't do anything. I don't say anything. Leave me alone.
This whole thing feels like some high school cafeteria drama, but with glam squads and private jets. So word is, Des Moines spilled the tea that Selena Gomez allegedly slid into Hailey Bieber's DMs. But here's the twist. Hailey accidentally opened the message, panicked, and ran straight to Kylie Jenner for help. Like, what? This just shows how fake and staged everything in Hollywood really is. You open one DM and suddenly it's a crisis hotline to your influencer, BFF? I mean, sure, ask your bestie for advice if things are messy, but come on, this is a whole circus now. But honestly, it was kind of sweet of Selena to even reach out. She didn't have to do that. Hailey's clearly not doing great and could use some love, especially when her own man ain't showing it. Let's not forget, when her Vogue cover dropped, Justin didn't even say congrats. Instead, he hit her with that shady caption, like, really? It totally reminds me of the time Hailey and I had that big falling out. I straight up told her, you're never getting that Vogue cover. And now look, drama still follows her like a shadow. Whew, yeah, that was cold. I acted petty back then because I felt straight up disrespected I had to get even. But the older we get, the more we see that revenge just drags things out. It doesn't fix anything. It blocks what we're all really craving deep down: real connection, closeness, feeling seen. And clearly, even Justin figured out that his shady caption wasn't it. Now I'm wondering, did Hailey call him out for it? Or is she the type to just sit there, biting her tongue, not wanting to stir things up? You know how some folks are, trying so hard to keep the peace, they end up swallowing their feelings. In the comments, people weren't having it. One said, not him changing the caption, and someone else clowned him hard, like, bro really thought he could sneak an edit in and nobody would clock it. Come on, Justin. You're not invisible. You're one of the most famous dudes on the planet. You can't just play switch up and expect it to go unnoticed. Honestly, he could have kept it simple and respectful, like something like, proud of you, babe, congrats! Save the deeper stuff for a real convo offline. Makes you wonder, did he even talk to her about that post before putting it out for the whole world to see? Something tells me Justin didn't check in with Hailey before dropping that caption, because there's no way she would have greenlit that mess. And now, thanks to what he posted, Hailey's looking like the one who got hurt. And suddenly, Selena Gomez jumps in, sliding into Hailey's DMs about the whole situation. But here's where it gets wild. Hailey might have fumbled. Our source says she accidentally opened Selena's message and then froze, like totally didn't know whether to respond or leave it on read.
Leave me alone at this point. I'm minding my business. I don't do anything. I don't say anything. Leave me alone.
And apparently she spent the entire day calling around, trying to figure out what her next move should be. And who shows up to help? Kylie Jenner. Yup. Kylie pulled up like she's some kind of drama advisor. Wait, so Hailey needed a whole strategy session just to deal with a DM? Like, what was even in that message? Did Selena spill some truth that hit too hard? Or was it just too real to deal with? And you gotta ask, who even leaked all this? If Hailey was on the phone all day asking folks for advice, it could have been anyone in that inner circle who ran to Des Moines with the scoop. Could have been Kylie's camp, Hailey's team, maybe even someone just lurking on the call. Either way, someone couldn't wait to spill this tea. So, Selena Gomez drops an Instagram story, and it totally feels like it was aimed right at Hailey. She shared this super empowering post that read, "You matter. Your voice matters, your heart matters. You are worth so much more than you know." And just to top it off, Selena captioned it with, "You know who you are, and I'm cheering you on."
Selena Gomez showing support for Hailey Bieber once again. Posted this on her Instagram: "You matter, your voice matters, your heart matters. You are worth so much more than you know. Know who you are, and I'm cheering you on." Also liked this announcement that Rhode is officially coming to Sephora. Not even like Hailey deserves it, because this is one of the paragraphs from the Vogue article. Of course, it's taking swings at Selena Gomez once again.
Now come on, who else could she possibly be talking about right now? The entire internet's buzzing about Hailey, and Selena's tied to the drama whether she likes it or not. So of course, anything she posts, anything she likes or comments on, gets put under a microscope. While scrolling through TikTok, I came across this one video that hit different. A girl asked her boyfriend how he felt about her being on a Vogue cover, just to see if he'd react like Justin Bieber. And get this, the boyfriend actually gave a sweet, thoughtful response. Wild, right? I mean, who knew couples even talked about Vogue covers? But still, Justin could definitely take a note or two from this dude. Sometimes it's the simple things that show support, not some weird edited caption.
Do you think that I could ever be on the cover of Vogue?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Except for the fact that you have to be like 5'9".
But height aside,
Mm-hmm.
if they just cared about like face card, do you think I could do it?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying that?
I'm not.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. You're literally the most beautiful girl I ever laid eyes on.
Really?
Why is it funny?
The comments under that TikTok? Pure comedy gold. Someone wrote, "You're richer than the Biebers, but that pizza looks fire." And they weren't lying. That slice did look legit. Even Jimmy Johns chimed in like, "He's a good man." Then Savannah added, "It's that simple. Stop. He's so sweet." And honestly, that's the kind of energy you'd expect from someone like Justin Bieber, especially with a new baby on the way and all that love supposedly in the air. But nope, that's not what we saw from him. Like the poet said, "I want to forgive, but it's tough when the vibes are off." Now, since we're talking about Hailey's big Vogue moment, we gotta get into a few clips from her interview. I dropped them in some past videos, but we never really broke them down together. These clips? Oh, they're gonna live forever online. And I can't tell if Hailey was owning the moment and turning it into a joke on purpose, or if she just handed us more material to loop over and over again. Either way, it's giving goofy energy.
Poet once said, "I want to forgive you, and I want to forget you." That famous poet was legendary Lauren Conrad. You know, sometimes, yes, it's important to make peace, absolutely, girl, but when someone shows you their true colors, honey, please believe them. Please, I believe them.
And maybe a little too real at the same time, I actually like that Hailey's trying to take control and laugh at herself. It shows she's at least trying to own the chaos. But then the interview took a weird turn. I couldn't tell if her tone was playful or if she was sliding in some "I'm above all this" energy. Either way, it had people talking. Meanwhile, Justin's out here posting shady stuff about his own wife and publicly welcoming Chris Brown back? Yep, you read that right. While everyone's side-eyeing his silence toward Hailey, he's out here writing "Welcome home" to Chris, the same guy who was arrested and hit with a $6.7 million bail. Like, really? Let's be real. Chris Brown has a long history of serious accusation and legal issues. A lot of people haven't rocked with him since what happened with Rihanna. But here comes Justin, still showing love like nothing ever happened. Sure, they've worked together, once in 2011 and again in 2019, but does that excuse this kind of public support? It's a bold move, and not the kind that's aging well, especially when your own marriage is clearly under the spotlight. Back in February 2023, Chris Brown allegedly went off on a music producer, like unprovoked. He straight up smashed a Don Julio tequila bottle over the guy's head, leaving him seriously hurt. That's not just wild, it's terrifying. Now, jumping back into the Selena Gomez universe, Hailey Bieber isn't the only one Selena's been giving shine to on social media. There's this adorable clip that got reshared where Selena's seen meeting Ariana Grande on the red carpet. Major pop star moment. Selena reposted it and added, "I'm reminded that women can always be supportive of each other. I love you, Ari." Okay, but is that a soft little jab at Hailey too? Like, just a reminder, sis, women support women? Because the timing feels a little too perfect. Everything Selena posts lately feels like it's got layers. That's what makes her so interesting, though. She stays kind of low-key, but still manages to be in the middle of everything. And honestly, same. I respect it. Now let's talk about Nicola Peltz. Yeah, that Nicola who's dating one of the Beckham boys, David and Victoria's son. Why couldn't I remember Victoria's name for a second? All I could think of was Posh Spice from back when I used to wear out my Spice Girls VHS tapes. Anyway, Nicola and Selena have gotten super close lately, and that friendship is starting to look real solid. So maybe Selena's not just dropping hints, maybe she's building her own support squad too. So get this, Selena Gomez and Nicola Peltz actually have matching tattoos. That's next level friendship right there. I mean, I don't even have a matching tattoo with anyone, so they must be real tight. Nicola even posted on social media, "I'm so grateful for the angels in my life." And everyone's guessing she's talking about Selena, especially with that angel tattoo they both have. Sources say Selena's always been that ride or die friend. If you need her, she shows up. No questions asked. And from the looks of it, she's really been showing up for Nicola. As for Hailey, she's been trying to keep it together by leaning on her own circle. Word is, she's been texting with her friend Quaya, trying to stay distracted from all the drama. They've been talking about wedding plans and getting advice, which is cute. They first linked up in late 2022, and it sounds like their friendship got close fast. Even Brooklyn Beckham joked that the three of them were like a throuple because they were always hanging out together. So yeah, that bond's real too. Selena and Nicola are clearly locked in. Real support. Real connection. That's the kind of women supporting women energy that everyone's watching. Right, Hailey? But honestly, maybe it's time Kylie Jenner took a backseat from all this counseling and someone focused on that baby boy for a minute. Big congrats, by the way. He just hit 9 months. Meanwhile, Justin's been out here on what looks like a never-ending solo getaway. Off to the woods, the mountains, then LA, while Hailey's out here playing fashion queen on magazine covers and makeup campaigns. Okay, but who's actually watching this baby right now? Hailey posted, "My sweet baby is 9 months old today," alongside a black and white photo of him. We still haven't seen little Jack Boo's full face. And honestly, good for them. Let the kid live in peace without all the flashing lights and comments. Not everything needs to be on full display, and this felt more like a soft PR moment than anything major. Still, I couldn't help but think, was that post really necessary? It didn't add much, didn't shake anything up, but somehow it still made it into the end of a Sloan video. Go figure. Now, if you made it to the end of this one, major love to you. Big thanks to everyone watching, and extra love to those of you who grabbed a Sloan sweatshirt. I saw those orders coming in, and I was genuinely flattered. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to NoFilter, because we drop 2 juicy celebrity drama videos every single day. Yup, every single day. So if you're into messy, unpredictable celeb tea with zero sugarcoatings, just like, share, comment below, and we'll see you in the next one. Let's get into more chaos together.